Hey everyone, welcome to B2B Freelance Writer. In this video, we'll look at dealing with rejection as a freelance writer. We will use failure and rejection interchangeably in this video because when you're starting out, we could say that failure equals to rejection. When you're more established as a freelance writer, failure takes other forms like the inability to keep a client. But in this video, we're talking about rejection, not getting replies from your emails or getting refused on your targeted offers, etc. Let's get into it. Number one, you've got to revisit your definition of success. I define success as taking punches and going on. Punches, so rejection, are part of success. You've got to understand that it's not a question of either success or failure. It's not a choice between these two. The road to success is paved with rejections. They are part of one another. You don't get one without the other. They are sides of the same coins. Number two, you've got to understand the board game that you're playing on. Just like in Monopoly, you'll go to jail, you'll have to pay income tax, you'll land on a property that your friend has with a huge hotel and pay a lot of money and almost go broke. That's part of the game. Rejection, failure in freelancing is also part of the game. You win in Monopoly by staying in the game long enough to engineer success and not let rejection take you down. Same thing in freelancing. Getting ignored, getting rejected, they are all part of the board game. So make your peace with it and keep going. Rejection or failure is feedback. Remember that freelancing is a probabilistic process of running iterations, examining the feedback and adjusting variables you can control based on that feedback. We've talked about that before. So by definition, feedback is non-negotiable. If the goal of every iteration is to land a client, then success is what stops that iteration. So as long as the iteration keeps going, you will be getting feedback. You will be getting data and using that data as feedback to then adjust your variables and run iterations again. Number four is understanding that there are other variables. Freelancing is an interplay of variables. You control some of them, you don't control most of them. Those that you control, we've talked about before. You've got to do your best with them and adjust them when you get feedback. But the fact that there are variables that you don't control implies that by definition, you'll end up losing some of the time. You'll end up not getting what you want. Things will happen that you don't expect. It is part of the game. And number five is the most important one, although I can't offer a quick fix for it. This is something you might have to learn how to deal by yourself. Rejection has no say on your identity, nor does success. That's the part that matters. Your identity, your sense of self is deeper than any failure, rejection you can experience. If rejection is making you feel like you are a loser, then you've tied your identity to winning. But neither success nor rejection can touch the real you. Even if you woke up tomorrow and had 5 clients in your lap, you would maybe feel a bit excited, but it would soon wane off and your sense of identity would return to base level. Rejection is the same. Yeah, it's not a pleasant feeling, sure, but it's just that. It's a feeling. So be aware of any mental commentary, linking your success or failure to your sense of identity and actively seek to disidentify from that. It's not a very easy thing to do. I get that. You might have a lot of work to do with yourself, but really, whether you succeed or you fail, it doesn't touch the real you. It affects how you operate in this world, of course, making it as a freelance writer, making a full-time income from your laptop has a lot of benefits, and that's why you're doing it. It helps you move through life in a much easier way, in a more pleasant way, but it doesn't affect the real you. And the same thing can be said about rejection or failure. That sort of frees you to play, to go for it, and try, understanding that the road to success is paved with failures either way, and keep going, keep trying until you eventually hit success and find the right formula that works for yourself. Hope this has been useful. If you've made it this far, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.